Hello, we're live,
Hey,
Amber.
I'm live. Yes,
Yes,
yes. All
you're
right.
here
Who?
for Amber Chat number 11.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So who's going to be the first one to say hi to us? Who's your money on tonight, Russell?
I don't know. I mean, Josh is a good bet.
Yes,
So let's
yes,
see
yes.
who's going to say hi first. Send us a message in the comments. Oh, he's got a
Oh, and
couple of people tuning in.
I got to tell you, someone sent me a check for Amber Live, so we'll have to add their
Oh,
name to
very
the.
nice.
Yes,
You'll
yes.
have to.
New glasses for Amber.
You'll have to send me a note.
Yes, yes.
Let me know
Very
who.
nice. Very thoughtful. It was for my birthday, so it's
Ooh.
yes. I thought it was very surprising.
More
I go,
birthday treasure.
ooh, that's very nice. So thank you. And
And
it's
it's
Bridget
Bridget.
from
Yay, Bridget, you
Illinois.
win. You were
Yes,
wondering who was going to be first, and it's Bridget. So
yes. Hi, Bridget.
I guessed Josh, so I was wrong.
Oh shoot! I was going to say something else on the promo too. Damn it!
Well,
Ah,
promo's over. It's
yeah.
Amber Chat time.
I was
How
going to
are
say.
things in it?
I was
What were
going
you going
to
to
say,
say?
and nothing about Tiger Woods. 39 right. Oh, 39. Is that the degrees, the temperature you're talking about there, Kenneth? No. Let's add on. Don't make me do math. Don't make me do math. Let's see. 25, 20, add 26 to that, and we'd be a little closer.
And Chris Blazevich wants to know if he missed Drag Ball.
No, you didn't. You didn't miss it.
You weren't there.
Oh, that's the infamous Chrissy B, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Yes.
is.
So the B stands for Blazevich.
So Bridget says she's doing great. Wants to know how we're doing. I'm doing very well, Bridget.
Yes,
I'm having a good week because I just managed to schedule an appointment to get a vaccination on Friday.
Ooh.
So that's exciting. Then how about Amber? How are you doing?
Oh, it was a beautiful day today. Yes. An old friend called me up and said, let's go for a walk. So we walked down by the lake, and it was really nice.
Was it Lucy Bell?
No. I said, I didn't, not that old a friend.
Here we have, hey, Russell, I've seen you on a TV show before from Pills and Ibiza. What TV show? Because you may have. You may have.
Oh,
it was To Catch a Predator. No, I haven't done. I have not done To Catch a Predator, but good try.
Oh, I think we might have to get our finger on that troll button.
Might have to. I wonder if there's a cat doing coke again.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, it was a great day. It was a great day here.
It was beautiful here
down. But snow's starting to melt, but just now it's going to freeze and get all slippery again. But it's almost March. Yes. What do I think of Max Tracy? Well, I live in Beaver Pond, so I'm not a registered voter in Burlington. But if I were, I probably would pull the lever for Mr. Tracy. Yes, I would. And, I thought there was going to be a campaign in Beaver Pond for mayor, but apparently no one ran against Bibbs, so she's going to be mayor again. Oh.
Bridget says it's 45 degrees in Decatur, Illinois.
Oh, not much warmer than it is here. Ooh. What was the temperature in NYC today?
It was 50 today, so
yeah.
I was out for a walk in a sort of fall jacket, and it was getting hot and sweaty in the sun.
Isn't that a bitch? They get all sweaty, and then you get in the shade, and you start getting cold. And then,
you walk inside, you take the jacket off. You walk outside, you put it back on.
Yes, there's Big J. Hey, Joshua.
Big J, yay. We're surprised you're here, Josh. You never visit.
That's very funny. Very, very funny.
We're
How about
glad
Larry?
you're here.
You think we're going to hear from Larry tonight?
Larry may have gone to bed.
Oh, well,
No.
just like to crawl in there with him.
So, Bridget was excited to see the sun today.
Oh boy, doesn't that just change your attitude? Doesn't it? Just yay! Instead of gloom, 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 gloom.
Yeah, it does. It makes a lot of difference. Of course, when it stays up longer, it gets even better. But
well, in Burlington, they said tomorrow we will have 11 hours of sunlight.
God, what will you do with it all?
The sunrise is at 6:35 and the sun sets at 5:45. So it's getting there. And then just in a couple of weeks, we'll be turning the clocks and see spring forward. That's it, spring forward. So that'll just add an hour just like that. That's going to be real nice. We might have to move the this back a bit. That's,
Are you going to have trouble coming inside and drinking when it's light out?
I might. I tell you, it's going to take me something. That's for sure. Ooh.
Annie, and I had such respect for you. No.
Annie, she's one of our dancers. She's
yes. I'm shocked that she would say something like that on a family show like Amber Chat.
I wonder if Maynard will let Amber join in for a number. It's
that would be awesome. As soon as Amber gets the shot in her ass.
That's not where they do it, Russell. I know that's where you want it, but that's not where I'm going to get it.
And it gets slippery and wet for all the boys on the beach. And Annie says that was my first mistake. Oh, my first mistake was agreeing to work with Amber, Annie, but here we are.
50 weeks later. Oh, my goodness.
50 weeks later.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Amber Lives this coming Sundays are episode 50.
Yes, and it's all about softcore and hardcore porn. So
porn.
Porn.
Talk about your hot and slippery. I'm getting there already. Just anticipating Sunday. Oh. Yes.
Josh is missing dancing on the Flynn stage.
Oh, yeah. Any stage, right, Josh? I know you. You'd like to be on any stage.
Annie says you can be an honorary Maynard member. Let's do it.
No splits. I'm not doing any splits. I could just stand there and hold ribbons or something.
That'll be the best thing, Annie. Just have her stand there
and dance around me.
The nice part is if you do it for video, someone can go in and make cuts to make it work.
Yeah, so I can spin real quick. Yes, that'd be fun. Kenny, you got to do stuff to have a baby.
Richard wants you to do a cartwheel.
No, you don't. Not if you want to see episode 51.
First of all, Bridget, luckily I'm not there, but from what I hear, Amber only dresses down to the waist for these shows because nothing is on camera. So you really don't want her. You really don't want her doing a cartwheel right now.
No, put my eye out. So what do we want to talk about this week? We've already talked about the weather.
Yeah. Who else has some suggestions? Kenny says you said 50 weeks. That's where the overdue baby is.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
I'm past that age. Yes, I'm beyond that. That's for sure.
Amber's got the menopause.
Yeah, I got a phone call last night from an 88-year-old woman who watches our show from Missouri, from Springfield, Missouri.
And how did she get your number?
Well, she's a relative. And she couldn't quite understand. She thought you were right beside me.
Oh. How does that work? Did you tell her the people weren't in the TV?
No, it was just an idea. She had seen a lot of pictures of us together, so she assumed you lived in Burlington.
Once upon a time. So who else is watching that we haven't heard from? And if you are watching, tell us who you are. And then, of course, everybody else. What do you want to talk about? Give us some subject matter tonight. Yes. If you'd like to come on the show and talk to Amber, you can send us an email at amberlemaylive@gmail.com. And occasionally we let people on to chat with Amber.
We're not going to talk about Tiger Woods. We're not going to talk about Tiger Woods. I've heard enough about Tiger Woods.
You know, but I have one thing to say about that, though. Whatever happened to Donald Trump?
You won't be hearing him this weekend.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather hear about Tiger Woods?
Well, one thing that was surprising, though, I just heard that he was clocked going really fast, and then he had this accident, but there were no skid marks. I tell you, if I was in an accident like that, there'd be skid marks, if you know what I'm saying.
I think you've got the wrong idea about skid marks, Amber.
That's what I thought of. So no more Tiger Woods. No more Tiger Woods. No.
And Bridget says, Donald who? Exactly.
Yeah, you'll be hearing more about him.
He is not a topic of conversation tonight. So we need some topics. What do you want to talk about?
Yes.
Bridget, what'd you eat for dinner tonight, Bridget? Let us know. We did pizza 1 week, right? Pizza toppings.
Yes.
So
I'm practicing with my air fryer. I got a few attachments for it today, or attachments. Accessories. Yes. And so I tried it last night for the first time. It's not a grilled cheese sandwich, but a cheese sandwich in it. Oh my gosh, was that good? It made the bread nice and crusty and toasty, and it was really good. In fact, I had some leftover soup, so I just made it again tonight. And plus, I had a little rack. I got my little rack today, so I made two at the same time. That was very good.
So Jason Lamont says hello. Hey, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
And as to what Bridget had for dinner, apparently she was on the subway and found a roast beef sandwich. Is that?
They have Subways in Decatur? Wow.
If I were on the subway here in New York, Bridget, I wouldn't pick up a roast beef sandwich. But
I walk by a Subway a couple times a day, or when I go out, and I think, I used to like Subway a lot. I still would eat one, but I just don't like wanting to go in, And even calling, I don't like that either. So
I haven't been to a Subway in a long time.
Yeah. I even have a gift certificate to Starbucks that someone gave me, and I haven't used that because just going in.
Kenneth would like to talk about the $15 minimum wage.
If the $15 minimum wage had kept up with the cost of living, it would be like $22 an hour now instead of $7.50. That's just ridiculous. And the fact that they'll say, that people will get fired. No, they won't. People will have more money and they'll spend it, and you'll need to hire more people. I just don't get. They just want to keep us down and groveling. I don't like it. It's they'll just improve everybody. Everybody be happier. Don't you want that?
Agreed. And then he wants to, when things open back up, what's most pressing on your list?
A movie.
A movie. Oh, yeah. I think most pressing is to go visit some friends and just hang out.
Well, that'll take a little planning, and still traveling being a little iffy. But
once we all have our shots, I think, but yes, just because it's open doesn't mean you have to go. So let's see. Here we have Patty who wants to know, what movie can you watch over and over?
let's see. I always, when I see it on, I always stop with Beverly Hills Cop. I know it's so silly, and that music is so infectious. Constantly, but it is so infectious.
She's been singing that since the '80s, Patty.
Oh no, I really like that. I really like that.
And then Amber, if you could cancel COVID for one Saturday night, what's your ideal night out in Burlington? Says, or could be in.
Yes. Well, it depends on if I was performing. Performing would be ideal. But if it was just me going out on the town, an early show at the Roxy, and then probably head over to Finnegan's for a cocktail and see what's going on at Finnegan's, and then walk up and down Church Street a bit, and then head on over to see you at Annie at Three Needs. That's, who can ask for anything more?
And our British friend Lost Vampy says hi. Hi, Vampy.
Hey.
What would you do in the UK when everything opens back up and it's safe again?
Yes. Have some tea and crumpets. And
Bridget says she works in daycare as a substitute teacher and enjoys working with kids, but she likes to watch the Avengers over and over again. And Patty says she likes Jaws.
Oh, Patty. I don't know about that.
Amber doesn't like going out on the water or even a small pond, so getting her out in the ocean with Jaws is...
No. However, we did do that sailboat excursion down in P-Town that year. That I thought I handled myself well on that.
You did. You
Yes,
tied yourself to the main mast and
I did not even wear a life jacket. No, I didn't.
You did well. So Lost Vampy says something that's going to get a nice comment from Amber. I'll go to the bar and have a piss up with all my mates. Now
we have those kind of parties here in the United States too.
Yeah, it's a very different meaning here in the United States, but we get it, Vampy.
Oh yeah, but just just being around people, enjoying themselves and having fun, just uplifts yourself too. And yeah, Vampy, come over here and we'll have a piss up together. How about that?
And Bridget says, have you ever been on a cruise, Amber?
I was on a day cruise once down in Florida. It was just like a casino cruise for a couple of hours. That's the only time I've been on. That's and again, I don't know if I'd want to go on a full-fledged cruise. Yeah. And, maybe for a weekend, but nothing much longer than that. That's for sure. And it'd have to stay close to shore. I wouldn't be crossing the ocean. No. Oh, sailing.
And then Lost Vampy follows up with, they'll probably fall asleep in some random garden at 5 a.m. Well, I can tell you that Amber's done that.
Vampy, you and I'd have some fun together. We could hold each other up.
I'm guessing from the description of both of you that the answer is no, you couldn't hold each other up. But and Vampy says, yeah.
We lean up against each other.
When you can, Vampy, get on a plane and get over here. And Amber will spend a weekend with you in Burlington. That'd be crazy.
Yes.
So if people out there would like to come on the show tonight, just send us an email to amberlemaylive@gmail.com. We'd love to have you come on and chat with Amber. We can send you the link to come on in.
So, as we said earlier, this Sunday night will be our 50th episode. What has been some of your favorite guests on Amber Live that you've seen? Even if you've seen one or two shows, or if you've seen, I doubt if anybody's seen all 50 of them. But
other than us,
let me know if you've who your favorite guests are. Or who would you like to see as a guest on Amber Live? Because we're pretty good about getting some good guests on the show. So. Getting a pretty good track record going.
So as we mentioned earlier, this week is all about porn. And then next week will be the other P word, Politics.
Yes, and did you see Fetterman today? What Lieutenant Governor Fetterman did?
The new flags?
The new flags are even bigger than the ones before, because in Pennsylvania, the legislature said that he wasn't allowed to have any flags off his office balcony. And he goes, yes, I can. So he's been having the rainbow flag and the marijuana flag hanging from his balcony, and they keep coming up and taking them down. Well, today he bought like a 10-foot flag of each and hung them over his balcony. Come on, take them on down, he's saying. I'll just get bigger ones. He's running for U.S. Senator, and he's going to be on our show.
So Patty says her favorite guests were Madge and Brisket, although she corrected that with Biscuit. Brisket would be funny.
I usually call it Marge and Basket, but
they are very funny.
Oh, they are good friends that we've made through this wonderful, weird world of COVID. Yes. And they're going to have a big announcement soon, and they're going to share it with our audience. We can't wait. That'll be so much fun.
No, Biscuit isn't 50 weeks pregnant. Bridget would like to see the person that made Bernie's mittens. And I can tell you, Bridget, that I did send her an email and we never heard back from her. So we did try to get her because we thought that would be fun. Apparently she got swamped with orders and requests, and maybe down the road we can get her on sometime to talk about the whole experience.
Because she's a teacher and, she has a job to do. Making mittens was just a hobby, something she did to pass the time in the winter, and then she'd sell them in the summer and at farmers markets, and it was just a hobby. And then she said she saw Bernie at a rally or something, and he didn't have any gloves on, so she said, "Oh, I'll send him some mittens." And next thing you know, he started wearing them, and he's had them for over a year. Which, who could hold on a pair of mittens for a year? I mean, one maybe, but both of them?
He probably has the string that runs up his sleeve and down.
Or Jane is following him along.
I think, Amber, maybe you should drive over to the school where she works and get a camera and stand outside her classroom and knock on the window.
Well, it might be her home. She might be teaching out of her home. But she did a great job. She made she had like 3 pair, and she gave one to I think it was Outright Vermont, which is the organization in the state that handles teen gayness, and then the Pride Center, and then for her child's college fund, she she had an auction for all 3 of them and raised a hell of a lot of money.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
and
I believe I've met her throughout the years. I wouldn't say we're friends or I know her, but I know she's a member of our community.
Lost Vampy's favorite guest is this person called Amber.
Oh, Vampy, don't you tease me! Don't you tease me!
And then we have a question about how we book our guests. With a lot of well-known folks making it fun to watch. Well, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of emails and text messages and tweets and nagging and going on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and just looking around to see who's doing interesting things. And I'm always looking for people with great stories. And once we find them, we send them an email, or sometimes we have to try to get them through Twitter first to get them to give us their email. And then we just start talking with them and ask them if they want to come on. And so far, everyone who started talking with us has said yes. I don't think anyone's ever said no after hearing
we don't want to be associated with her.
So yeah, it's just a lot of reaching out to people and asking. There is a service, an online service that we've used, I think, just once to find a guest.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, that and or connections. If you know of a friend or a friend of a friend, and you get them to reach out to people, and away you go.
Yeah, that's been very fortunate as well. And Russell and I've been around for a while, and we know people, and we know people who know people, and that helps too. Just
yes, it
I
does.
wonder what so and so's doing now, and that's what's coming up this week with one of our guests. Is someone we knew years ago who used to live in Burlington and moved out to California. Now is in the porn industry, and we said, "Hey, come on the show and talk about it." And he's going to this Sunday.
And Bridget says, I do an amazing job. Thank you,
Yes.
Bridget.
Yes, Bridget. Yes.
She says, how long does it take them to reply back to you? Well, most of them are pretty quick, but occasionally we've had people who didn't look at their email for a month, and all of a sudden we get an email from them going, oh yeah, I just saw this.
And I think in the age of COVID, more people are sitting around not doing anything. And so they've got time. And it's so much easier now. And you watch it on you're going to see a big change in the talk shows, where people had to fly to New York to be on Jimmy Fallon or on one of those shows. Now they can just do it Zoom, just like meetings. And people are more apt to do it because, I don't have to do the hassle. I don't have to leave the home. It's like just do it.
Don't have to fly to Burlington, Vermont to be on a talk show.
Yes. So I think
go
people
into
would
a
like that.
Basement with Amber.
people would like to come to Burlington, Vermont.
I think some of them would, yes.
Yes.
I know John Fetterman would.
Oh, that'll be fun. We'll have to, when he comes back for his anniversary, we'll have to sit on Church Street and do an interview.
So what other topics would people like to talk about tonight? And again, if you'd like to be on the show, send us an email. We're always looking for people.
What television shows have you been watching? Tell me something new to watch. That's what I want to know. Yeah.
And Bridget says, StreamYard is an awesome way to do it. Yes, it is. That's the software we use for anyone who doesn't know that, and it works really well.
Yeah.
Do you use StreamYard, Bridget? Do you have a show we don't know about?
What's the one I started watching? It's a Crime Watch, the one about the Cecil Hotel.
Oh.
I watched the first episode of that.
I forgot what that's called. Are you watching it?
I watched the first episode. I was hoping it was just going to be one, show, but it's friggin' series. It's
too much information for Amber.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I want to watch something else now. That's I saw that.
So, who else is out there that hasn't written in yet? Send us a note.
Yes, we would love to. Would love to see who's watching. Just because last week's show, it looked like we only had 6 or 7 people watching, but on YouTube there was a lot more people who watched it during the week. That's interesting to know. So I wonder what they're doing now that they can't watch it live.
Maybe there's some other more interesting thing going on.
Oh, Chicago PD or something like that. It's the Chicago Nights.
Bridget says she's just heard of StreamYard. So did you hear of it through Madge and Biscuit? Because they used it as well.
Oh, that's right. Bridget loves Madge and Biscuit. That's right. That's how we found her, or she found us, I should say.
So
I wonder what Jack's doing tonight.
I sent him a message, and he hasn't come on yet. So I'm sending him a message right now.
Did you see where Yolanda is premiering a new video? Let's see, it's Friday at noon.
Another one?
Yes.
Wow.
And I believe there's clips of the House of LeMay in it. So we might have to show that on Sunday night. That's
yeah. Amy says hi.
Hi, Amy. How you doing? Guys? Is that a typo or is that a new non-gender specific term? I don't know. I'm 65
or it could be
old.
Hi,
Amy.
gee, yes.
Help me out. Help me survive in this crazy world, won't you?
Bridget says she watches The Good Doctor. I have not watched that.
No, I haven't either. I watched This Is Us. I got sucked into that from episode 1 a couple of years ago. But that's a really interesting and tear-jerking show. And then Nurses comes on after that, and that's so-so. It's a little over dramatic for me, but because you know how I hate dramatics.
Oh, I know. Amber does not do drama at all.
No, that's right. So, Amy, where are you from? What brings you to Amber Live tonight? That's what we want to know.
We do. Let us know.
Yes.
So, and then, Amy says, I'm great. I am getting a puppy.
Oh, puppy. What are you going to name the puppy? What are you going to name?
What would you name a puppy, Amber?
You know, I've often thought about that, and I'd have to meet the puppy first before I'd give it a name. You know, I want it to tell me its name, not me tell its name. You know, that's so yeah. I think that'd be fun.
I think if I remember properly, it was our friend Chris Tebbets wanted to get a dog and name it Leslie. I believe it was Leslie. That was what he always wanted to name a dog, and they ended up getting a dog, and it was a boy dog. I think that was the name, was Leslie. Chris, if you're watching, correct me. And they ended up naming their boy dog Leslie.
Well, Leslie.
No. Actually,
George.
You know what? I think I am wrong. I think it was they wanted a boy dog to name Larry. I think that's what it was. And they ended up getting a girl dog, and they named it Larry anyway. That's what the story was.
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Like the dog knows the difference.
Maybe if I got a female dog, I'd name it Lucy. What do you think?
I think that would be good for Lucy. A little humility and puppy and some puppy love from Amber.
Get your ass in here, Lucy.
And here, Bridget has a great suggestion. If you're watching tonight, you should subscribe to Amber on YouTube because she's the best. So yeah, that would be a great help for everybody watching. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, please do. And that is the best place, one of the best places to watch because it is in full HD on YouTube and you can see all of Amber.
Well, from here up.
Yes. You can see all of Amber in greater detail.
That's what you need. That's what you need.
More detail, more detail. Oh, here we go. Annie says, I told you not to piss on my carpet, Lucy.
You're quoting me, aren't you?
I was going to say, Annie, Amber's already said that, and she doesn't even have a dog yet.
Oh, Lucy. I wonder if anybody's made any of the recipes Lucy's made on her show. You know, it's there's quite a few now. She's made.
I've made some of them,
6 or 7 at least, I would think. Plus the cocktails, you know, those have been fun as well.
Those are the ones I made.
Yeah.
You do have to watch the calories on her cocktails, though, because she just throws it all in there. And then we made one before Christmas. And then I went and figured out the calories on it. I think the one drink had 1,200 calories.
Whoa.
I was like, all right, that's just insane.
Yes.
Might as well just grab a spoon and start eating sugar at that point.
Yowza.
Bridget votes for vodka.
Yep. I'm with you, Bridget. That's in my Amber LeMay mug. Amber Live, yes.
Apparently, Amy knows your buddy Joshua Culver.
Oh, Josh Culver. Oh. And if you saw on Amber's birthday page last week, we have all these pictures of us hanging on Josh because he bartends at Finnegan's. And
yes.
He is just the nicest man. Oh, do we like Josh? Yes, he's just nice and built, and he doesn't mind Amber having her hands on him either. No restraining order.
Yet.
He's not one of those bartenders who have said, you can stop that. Okay.
Do they say you can or you will?
It's inferred. Yeah.
Bridget says a Manhattan has 127 calories, and she Googled it, and that's not bad. But Lucy Bell's recipe for a pecan pie martini literally was like, yeah, it was really tasty, but really really high in calories. Amy says he's great, referring back to Joshua, and you got a smile out of her, I think. Yeah, or a laugh.
Yes, he makes me smile too.
I'm sure he does.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who doesn't get the restraining order out makes you smile, Amber.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if anyone would like to support Amber Live and Amber Chat, you can always Venmo us at RJD Pro. That's right down there at the bottom.
I've been watching Jeopardy, and this week they've had the guest host. Let's see, what's his name? Gary Levin, who's executive producer of Jeopardy. He's hosting it this week and next, and not doing a bad job. He's very pleasant, and he has nice energy. Then after him, it's going to be Katie Couric, which I'm not looking forward to.
I don't see her as having quite that Jeopardy energy, but maybe.
Yeah. And then followed by her will be Dr. Oz, which he
just annoys me. Yeah.
And then following that is Aaron Rodgers. Oh, he's the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. I'll watch that for sure. He's good looking. Yes, he is.
And here comes the restraining order through the TV.
Yes. So that'll be fun. And then also Anderson Cooper is going to do it. Now, Anderson will be fun. He'll be fun to watch. And then today's show host, Savannah Guthrie. And then Sanjay Gupta from CNN.
Okay.
So they've got a few guest hosts. And I didn't think that Ken Jennings did a bad job either. I liked him. So I'd be happy with him.
He seemed like a logical choice to continue on with if he worked. So why not?
Bridget
wanted to know who you thought would be a good host, and I think you just answered that.
Ken Jennings. I'd be happy with Ken Jennings. Yeah, keep him on there. And this other guy's good, but he's good looking.
Well, coming back around to pizza.
Yes.
We have a guest who would like to come on and talk about pizza, believe it or not.
Pizza. All right. Is he buying?
He might buy you a slice if you're nice, Amber.
Okay.
It's Josh.
Hi, guys.
Josh got a haircut since last week.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah? Where do you go to get your haircut?
I go get my haircut at International Hair Salon, which is down at, Colchester area, right next to one of those pizza places there. But talking about pizza, so yesterday, Special Olympics Vermont had a benefit for American Flatbread.
Oh. The one downtown?
Yep.
And did you order one?
We ordered out, and we had some really good taste of good pizza.
Yep, I like their pizza. That's nice. Yes. What did you have on your pizza? You had cheese.
That's right. You got it.
I know you had cheese on your pizza.
So all you ever get, Josh, is cheese?
Well, yeah. I mean, when I go to some of my other favorite places like Ken's, I usually get a double, cheese on the top of the, cheese pizza there. I do that.
Extra cheese?
Yep, extra cheese. And then
that'll clog your pipes.
Well, I take one sip at a time to keep my speed as I eat.
Okay. You said you got your hair cut at International Hair Salon. Now, is that a French cut that you have, or is that a German cut,
To me, I don't know. That's a great question. I mean, the hair people that do it is really, really good, makeover for me. So
yeah.
And here, Dean says, Neil and I love you, Amber, with extra cheese.
Oh, Neil and Dean, yes. Friends from Winter Rendezvous.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Cool.
we've had some fun together, that's for sure.
Yeah. Did they participate in Winter Rendezvous this year?
I don't know about this year, but Dean's he's a nut, if you ask me. You know why? Because he does all these marathons, and they might be Iron Men. I don't know. He's always doing something that I wouldn't do.
I don't know. You've done some marathon drinking sessions.
Well, but I think Neil and I get along because we'll just sit there and watch him. You go, Dean. We'll have some fun here.
Well, then Dean and Neil should come on.
Let's see.
Talk to Amber.
And what's their dog's name? Is their dog named Doug? Is your dog named Doug? We said, I think I saw a picture of their dog today.
Yeah. Dean says 2022. Hope to see you in Stowe.
Oh, we'll be there. You'll have to come up to Burlington sometime too. Oh, speaking of the marathon, they did announce that there will be a Burlington Marathon this year. It's usually on Memorial Day weekend, but it's going to be in October. It's going to be if not the last weekend of October, the weekend before the last weekend. So that's exciting.
It might get snowed on.
So they're cutting it down to a number of participants, and they're rerouting it. I'm not sure why they're rerouting it, but they are. And but it's going to be fun. I can't wait because the House of LeMay for the last, I think, 10 or 11 years have worked the marathon by standing there on the corner of Church and Cherry, directing traffic. And we work too, man. That's first they come up Church Street, then they go and do a couple blocks, then they come down Church Street. So at one time we've got them coming and going. And so it's our job to keep them separated and to stop idiots from crossing Church Street because people think they can just walk right in front of 3,000 runners. And I've had to get a physical with a few people, but
sounds like fun. I have to come by and see you guys.
Oh, we have a lot of fun. Then we go to Lunig's and have brunch, and then we go down to the waterfront for the big party. So we just have a lot of fun.
Guess who just gave us a Facebook like? Joshua Culver.
Oh,
I wonder if he was watching, or if he wasn't, or his ears burning. Let us know.
I think he stalks me. I think he does.
I think he's stalking.
Oh, really?
I think so.
And,
hi, Josh.
And Amy says she likes ham and pineapple pizza.
Oh, what did I see the other day? Who's the mad chef? The one who gets Ramsay.
Oh yeah.
He says no pineapple on pizza. I don't mind. It's especially with the ham, Hawaiian pineapple. That's fine. That's fine. Don't eat it if you don't like it.
And Dean says Amber got physical with him at the marathon. I'm assuming that's Neo.
I do. I just can't help it. I'm a big athletic supporter. Yeah,
so am I.
So Josh, I know you do a lot of Special Olympics there. Do you do any running events?
I used to do a firefighters one time when they were down at Oakledge Park down there. They had a very specialized event, so I actually did a 5K on that, and then for the Williams syndrome, like me, we did a 5K or a walk. So we did that at the Williston area too. So that's pretty much, I haven't been doing any 5Ks ever since, but I need to get back in shape for that.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. You're young. You should do those things.
Absolutely.
Yes. Do them before you get too old.
Bridget says she's never had pineapple before. Now, do you mean you've never had pineapple, or you've never had pineapple on a pizza, Bridget? And Amy says that Joshua Culver, his ears are ringing, I guess. Or were your ears ringing?
Yeah, I miss seeing Josh at Finnegan's. I miss seeing all my friends at Finnegan's. Oh, it's just such a nice towny bar. It's someday we will be together.
That'll happen.
Actually, this summer they were open outside for a few Saturdays. I did go down and socialize there with a few people. That was nice, but. I think things are going to start loosening up, especially after people get a few shots in them. I don't mean these shots, but a few of the vaccinations, and I'm going to feel a little more comfortable. I'm still going to wear a mask. I know people will appreciate that, but I'm going to feel more comfortable being around people. It's but still got to take care.
Bridget said she meant she never had pineapple on pizza, so I'd hoped you'd had pineapple. But you should try it on. Try a Hawaiian pizza sometime, yes. Bridget. It's ham and pineapple. It's not horrible, but you may or may not like it.
I've had pineapple in other dishes as well.
Guys, guess who's on? That's my girlfriend saying hey.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Yeah.
Can I ask if we knew Jenny?
Jenny, you should be talking to Josh. Don't ignore him.
She's the best girlfriend I ever had.
Well, good.
Is that Jenny from the Church Street block?
No, I think she's she lives closer to me, which is, a good sign, but she lives down on, trying to remember this, 4th Street down there.
Yeah.
In the Burlington area.
Well, that's nice that you get to see her sometimes.
Yep, we FaceTime here and there.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. Bridget says she wants, are you looking to get an Amber Live mask, Bridget, or do you have one?
Oh my goodness!
Bless you, girl.
But you've been storing that in dust? Because we do have Amber Live masks, and you can get them. You can get all the Amber Live merchandise at amberlive.tv. So thank you, Bridget, for mentioning that. If you want a mask, you can go over and order one.
Yeah,
they've got them in different styles and colors and all kinds of fun. So
I was thinking we should get some Jack merchandise because Jack's got a lot of fans out there.
Well, maybe we'll have to get Amber to take some boudoir photos of Jack, and
I think he'd like that.
Maybe someday.
He'd like that a lot.
For me too.
He doesn't have to know. You can just sneak in, Amber, take photos, and we'll have to see. You'll have to talk to him and see if you can get him drunk enough to convince him.
Yeah, trying to think what was the Final Jeopardy answer tonight. I got it. Oh, yeah. I like it when I get the Final Jeopardy and no one else does. Makes me feel smart.
Have you ever gotten it when none of the contestants have gotten it?
Yes. Oh yes.
So why aren't you on? On Jeopardy?
I'm not quick enough. It's I just can't think that quick sometimes. But I love watching it. I remember watching Jeopardy back in the 60s when it first came on with Art Fleming was the host. And it was in black and white, I believe. And unless we just had black and white TV, that could have been it too. But it came on at noon during the lunch hour. But that was always fun watching that. And if you watch clips from the old Jeopardy, or even the last 10 years, the technology, how it's changed, how they present the board and the answers and everything. Because they used to have physical boards that would roll over. And now, they're just like television screens.
Dean says, Amber, you were like 3 in the 60s. And Dean, I have to ask, like 3 what?
The youngest I was in the 60s would have been 5. Or 4 or 5.
Dean thinks you just turned 24. Oh.
Well,
Dean,
you must have,
I know her.
you must have dementia like my mother because she thought I was only 45. I said, "Fine, Mom, I'll buy that."
And Bridget wants to know if you watched the Newlywed Game.
Oh, Bob Eubanks. Yes, on Saturday nights, it was Bob Eubanks and then the dating game. They were back to back. They were so silly then.
Love Connection.
I was never a Chuck Woolery fan. Especially today. He's a right-wing wacko. It's,
he's off with his My Pillow somewhere.
Yeah, it probably is. But no, Chuck Woolery. He was also, what was the game show that he used to have? It wasn't Wheel of Fortune. It was maybe Joker's Wild. Huh.
Was it Press Your Luck?
I'm not sure which one it was.
Let's find out.
And Dean's asking about P-Town. Yes, we plan on being there for Carnival. We've got our reservations in for our usual place there.
Will you be there, Dean?
But speaking of shows, I've been watching the Jeopardy as well, and sometimes I'm looking at the screen depending on the letters and all that jazz. But I watched that. I watched one of my all-time favorite shows. It's a celebrity with that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah. You like the celebrities.
I had some of my favorite guys, like Drew Carey from The Price is Right. He was on that show, and then of course one of my other favorite shows, since I love golfing, it's called Holy Moly. And there were two amazing guys that were on that show, and I really enjoyed watching that. That was really amazing.
Holy moly!
So I don't know Holy Moly.
It's like a mini golf show where people can create their own nicknames and compete against each other until they go to the final golf hole.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I watched it.
Dean says he'll be there for the 4th of July week. Are you going to come back for Are you going to book something and come back for Carnival? Because Amber will be there.
And make sure get tickets for Miss Richfield's show before you get there. Don't wait till you get there. Get them ahead of time because she thinks she's going to be out in the parking lot again. So seating is limited. So make sure
she's only got 49 seats a show. That's not many people for P-Town.
No.
Bridget says Wheel of Fortune. So I think
she likes Wheel of Fortune.
Well, Chuck Woolery hosted Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, did he really? Okay.
But from 75 to 81. And then he did Love Connection from 83 to 94. And he also did Scrabble.
Okay, I remember Scrabble.
And then he did the dating game from 97 to 99. Something called Greed. And in 2008, he did a show called Think Like a Cat. Eight cats and their owners compete in a contest in which includes contestants playing games with their cats, showcasing their. That's where it ends.
That's enough.
Yeah.
And of course, I watched.
Amber, you're in trouble. Neil wants to know.
I figured you were off in bed or something. Neil's a snowplow driver. That's. Yes.
Well, Neil, if you want to come on and defend your honor, you can come on the show right now. Send me an email at amberlemaylive@gmail.com, and you can come on and defend your honor with Amber. She'd love to hear from you.
She will.
Neil and I've had some fun.
I bet you have.
Oh, between karaoke and bingo, we've had lots of fun.
Neil says he loves inches.
I'm not sure about what that is, but.
And another game show that I watch is called The Chase. You heard of that game show, The Chase?
No.
It's from on Game Show Network. There are, the original ones were Brooke Burns and Mark Levitt. So it's pretty much people do it, like a cash builder, and then they go up to compete the Beast, which is Mark Levitt, and then they have to find the right amount to get into the final chase. And there are 3 contestants that are all in there. And then, of course, as many pushbacks, the more, the chances that they win. So it's an incredible game. And then on Thursdays, I watch it again, but in the new version. So it's pretty amazing how I like these shows that got me to do some of the show impressions as well. So
I like The Floor is Lava. Did you watch that one this year?
No.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It was a hit, I think, on Netflix. It's very silly. I'm only bringing it up because it's silly, but it's basically a room full of water that's, red. And then each room is a different theme, like an Egyptian theme and the contestants, 3 of them come into the room and they have to figure out how to jump and crawl across all of these different objects to get to the other side of the room without falling in the lava. And if they fall in the lava, then they're out of the game. And so each team gets to go in and compete and see if for every person they get all the way across, they get points. And then based on the time, they get points. And whichever team does the best wins the game. So
I see where Andrew Goodman is watching there. Hello, Andrew. Nice seeing you.
Hi, Andrew.
Yes. Good to see him.
Yeah. Well, there he is. I missed that.
Hello, Andrew.
Glad you saw that.
Yes, I am too. Thank you for watching, Andrew. Yes. Let's see. There was a question I was going to ask.
Oh, it appears that Neil didn't want to come on and defend his honor. He didn't send an email in.
Oh, that's fine. We'll get together someday.
I guess that means you can have your way with Dean and next time you see him.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Oh, let's see.
Amber, you know how to get into trouble, don't you?
Well, it finds me. I don't have to look for trouble. It finds me every time, every friggin' time.
No, the vodka doesn't hurt it.
So it'll be let's see, almost a year from the COVID. We're coming into that. What has been the major change in your life? What have people said? Gosh, if I can say one good thing about COVID, it made me do this, or I wouldn't have done this without COVID, or let's look on the bright side of things. One bright side is me doing Amber Live, working with Russell and meeting all these great people that we've met over the year. I wouldn't have done this if it hadn't been for COVID. So, that's one good thing on my part. Josh, what can you say?
Trip.
What can you say about COVID? What's been a good thing?
Well, trying to think. Well, I think my answer to that question is hosting my own shows and trying out new things.
Yeah.
So,
and getting your Michael Jackson outfit that lights up.
Yes. And I've been practicing my number. Excuse me. I've been practicing my number for next year's drag ball, so it's going to be an amazing performance. You'll love it.
Well, we'll have to talk to Annie to see if we can get you any backup dancers.
That would be cool. Maybe you could all get lit.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably need like couple let's see, for my number it'll only be like 4 dancers. Who knows?
Oh, Annie says thumbs up.
All right.
Well, you better talk to Annie and you guys can rehearse when it comes time.
Yeah, we will. Absolutely.
Right now we're looking at February 12th. Looks like that's the possible date. So
put it on your calendar, Josh. Put it on.
Yes.
No worries. And Amber, let me know when it's time for rehearsal. I'll bring my stuff and we can do that.
Anytime this summer, you can go over to Amber's house and dance. I'm kidding.
She has to invite me there first.
Bridget says meeting Amber, Russell, and Madge and Biscuit has been the best part of the pandemic for her. You'll all keep me positive. Oh, that's why we're here, Bridget.
That's it. We figured, we're all in this together.
Yeah.
So we're all in this together. Just a big hug.
Annie would like Josh to teach her the moves.
I will do that. Definitely, yes. I'll teach you some basic steps of my numbers. So it's going to be, a couple of different, dance moves and a little bit of, maybe some other dance moves as well. But I'm going to keep working on it until it gets closer and closer and closer.
Next year,
you think about what you'd want your backup dancers to do.
All right, so
back him up.
Well, it's kind of like a song that I think the theme for my dance is kind of like gangsters, but I'm only just gonna say that once. But it's gonna be about a song that reminds me of not like Smooth Criminal, but a different way.
Oh, I think you've got some good ideas there, Josh.
Yes.
Oh, my. Well, anybody have any plans for the weekend or the upcoming week?
Getting my shot.
Oh, well, I get a call on Monday. I get a call Monday and get an appointment. Don't know when or where I'll be able to go, but that's the first step. So,
are there a lot of places in Burlington or?
Well, the Walgreens there. You remember it? I don't know if you remember it as Rite Aid or Christ. It might have been a Price Shopper when you lived here.
Is that the one across from the old Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah, Penny Clues. Yeah,
that was a. I think it was a Price Chopper when I was there, and I think that closed and changed over to the Walgreens or Rite Aid or whatever it was while I was still living in Burlington.
Yeah. And then at the fairgrounds they have it, and I think St. Joseph's School here. And so I'm pretty close to two different places, so I should be fine.
Let's see. What am I?
I was going to say the fairgrounds is a little out of your way, Amber. But
yes. No carnies, so I don't want to go to the fairgrounds if there's not going to be any carnies there.
Yeah, well, that's it. For me, it was an online game. It took about 2 hours to get my appointment, and I had to get 3 different appointments. The first one took an hour to get, but it was about a 2-hour ride on the subway to get there. It was out in the Rockaways, and I was just like, I don't want to do that, but at least I have an appointment. And so then I kept trying, and I found the next appointment, but I had to release the first one in order to schedule the next one. And so I did that, and the next one was only an hour away, and I was like, yay, we're in. So then I kept trying, and now we're down to about 20 minutes, so which is totally doable. It's here in Queens, so.
Oh, good.
So that'll be a good thing.
For me, I'm just going to practice my number and keep rehearsing until I get the moves right, and then maybe Annie could definitely do a FaceTime chat. I can show her the song that we're going to do.
I think that sounds like a plan.
Great. Sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, Russell. I tell you, it's been great tonight. We've had a good conversation with Big J, Neil, and Dean, and Annie, and Bridget. And Andrew. And who were some of the other people who stopped by? Josh. Josh. Hi, Josh.
Don't forget Vampy and
Vampy. Yeah, well, he probably went to bed.
Patty came by, and
yes. How cool!
Rolling back here to see who else was around. Oh, and our troll friend Pills and Ibiza was in.
Who saw you on TV?
Chrissy B stopped by.
Yes.
And my girlfriend stopped by.
Pizza. That's right. Jenny did. No, we had a good party tonight. So thank you guys very much. Make sure you tune in on Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then we'll be back here next Wednesday for chat as well. So thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you, Russell.
Everyone. Bye. Bye.